The video will autoplay soon. 8. Cancel. We have more newsletters. Thank you for subscribing. Something went wrong, please try again later. Get the latest top news stories sent straight to your inbox with our daily newsletter. Nicola Sturgeon will give a COVID update later today, amid the surge in infections across the country. It comes as the Omicron variant of the virus continues to sweep across Scotland, with the number of daily cases of COVID reaching record highs in recent days. The First Minister will address MSPs during a virtual session of the Scottish Parliament from 2 p.m. this afternoon. It will be the first time that Sturgeon has delivered such a speech in 2022. Here is what Nicola Sturgeon could potentially announce today. Self-isolation. Image, PA. Nicola Sturgeon could announce a reduction in the number of days required for self-isolation. The current rules state that anyone who tests positive for the virus and their household contacts must enter into quarantine for 10 days. Government officials have been urged to change the rules amid crippling staff shortages in key public services and businesses. A recent change to the restriction in England saw self-isolation reduced to 7 days, providing that people can test negative on a lateral flow device on their final 2 days. Deputy First Minister John Swinney has already hinted at a similar change taking place from today. In an interview with the BBC, Mr. Swinney said, "We're actively considering the issue of reducing the self-isolation period. So yes, that issue is under consideration. We're obviously looking at the clinical advice that is crucial in the hands of this, because as I've indicated before in these discussions, we do not in any way, shape, or form serve anybody's interests if we ignore the clinical dimension of this issue." Get the latest headlines sent straight to your inbox with our newsletter. Did you know you can keep up to date with the latest news by signing up to our daily newsletter? We send a morning and lunchtime newsletter covering the latest headlines every day. We also send coronavirus updates at 5 p.m. on weekdays, and a roundup of the week's must-read stories on Sunday afternoons. Signing up is simple, easy and free. You can pop your email address into the sign-up box above, hit subscribe, and we'll do the rest. Alternatively, you can sign up and check out the rest of our newsletters here. Infections and hospitalizations. Image, Getty Images. Scotland recorded its highest ever daily figure of COVID infections earlier this week, with more than 20,000 recorded on Monday alone. Test positivity has also risen more than 30%, which suggests that the number of people with the virus in Scotland could be higher still. The surge in case numbers now appears to be filtering into hospital admissions, according to recent data. A total of 1,147 people are currently in Scotland's hospitals following a positive COVID test, which is the highest figure since September last year. Nicola Sturgeon will announce the latest daily data during her 20-minute speech today. Vaccinations. Image, PA. There is likely to be fresh appeals for Scots to get vaccinated amid the Omicron wave. Recent Scottish Government data shows that more than 66% of adults aged 18 and over have now received a booster dose of the vaccine. A recent study from the UK Health Agency revealed that a third dose of the vaccine reduces the risk of hospitalisation by 88%. Around 6% of Scots the same age are yet to receive any protection at all. Travel rules. Image, Daily Record. Pre-departure COVID tests for travellers and Scots entering into the UK could be scrapped from today. UK government ministers are expected to hold a meeting about relaxing the rules for holidaymakers. If a change is made in England, then it is expected that Scotland, Northern Ireland and Wales will follow suit. Professor Linda Bald, the Scottish Government's interim Chief Social Policy Advisor, said that pre-departure test rules are currently being looked at in Scotland. It is unlikely this will be announced by Nicola Sturgeon during her address today, as the UK government is expected to come to a decision late on Wednesday. Large gatherings. Image. Action images via Reuters. The number of people allowed to attend events, such as football matches and concerts in Scotland, has been reduced since Boxing Day. When the changes to the rules were announced by Sturgeon on December 21st, the First Minister indicated that these changes would remain in place for a 3-week period. It is likely that this will remain the case, with restrictions being potentially lifted from January 16th. Hospitality. Image. AFB via Getty Images. New curbs on hospitality venues were also announced on December 21st, and took effect 6 days later. Pubs and restaurants are now legally required to give table service, and enforce 1-meter social distancing rules between groups. The First Minister said that these will remain in place for up to 3 weeks, and it is likely they will remain in place until the end of this period. Don't miss the latest news from around Scotland and beyond. Sign up to our daily newsletter here.